You know, every entity, county-wide, citywide, really having these huddle-ups right now, deciding how are we going to deal with everything that's coming into place, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. And Gwinnett County is no exception.
And we know that Gwinnett is part of that area that we are closely watching, that Chris was just showing us there, that could see some impacts of ice. 11 Alive's Grace King, she headed up to Lawrenceville, where she's joining us now. Grace, we know that officials in Gwinnett County, they gave a presser earlier today, similar to what we are seeing across the state. People really trying to put out the word there that you need to take this threat seriously, do what you can, stay inside, stay safe, Grace.
I mean, that's exactly the message right there. Stay inside and stay safe, because there are a lot of people here getting ready, but in order for them to get out safely on the roads, to be able to assist in emergencies, they really need everything to be clear. So we're here at the Gwinnett County Transportation Headquarters. You can see behind me, they've got a bunch of trucks starting to come in. They've been out treating the roads since 7 o'clock this morning. So what they've been taking is brine, coating the roads as much as they can, specifically those bridges, major routes, overpasses, anything they can find. And some of those problem areas that we saw in 2021, they have been hard at work all day. They keep coming here. This is where they store a lot of the salt in the county. This is where they have the brine tanks. We talked to some of the workers making it earlier, and they said they were just continuing to make it because the trucks just keep coming back to get refilled over and over and over again. So they're coming here to get that brine. They're treating those roads, and they will continue doing so throughout the night and tomorrow. Of course, once it starts, their plan is going to change, and they'll start responding to things as it happens. So there's a whole shed full of salt back here that they can go ahead and put down the roads. They also have a bunch of snow plows, big trucks with those tires that can really grip the road, get out there a bit more, so they can try and plow roads if they're able to get through that ice, or just pour salt on it to try and help melt it. They're keeping all of them indoors inside this building you see right here, so that they're dry, they're not covered in ice, and they're ready to go once they're able to get out. But again, the biggest message is to stay home if you can. Earlier, we were talking with the sheriff's office, the police department, everyone you can think of about what their plans are. The fire trucks, they're putting chains on their tires so they can go out, but they want to respond to things like heart attacks and cardiac emergencies instead of having to respond to car crashes or something like that. They want to be able to get out, and they're fully staffed, but again, there's only so much they can handle, and these emergency situations just make it a lot more complicated for them to go ahead and get out. The police department, everyone else is also fully staffed. Later we'll talk to you. They're also adding warming shelters and making sure those are secure as well. Live in Lawrenceville, Grace King, 11 Alive News.
All right, really important points there, Grace. And there's such a contrast, Grace, about, you know, most people just need to stay home. And then we want to say thank you to all the people who are going to be working around the clock and their loved ones who are going to be missing them over the next couple of days.